Alright, testing, testing. Is anybody out there? I'll share this link. Copy. Hello, hello.
YouTube?
No.
Or,
No.
Can you guys hear me as well?
I only hear it on the left. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so right now I'm in Discord and on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
On YouTube, it only came out of my left.
Oh, okay. I don't think I can do anything to solve that. I'm probably just using mono right now. But is YouTube working? Because I have to restart the stream.
Yeah, I see you.
Hold on.
Yeah, can you turn your headphones around?
My headphones?
Yeah, because we can hear.
Oh yeah, we have an echo.
Okay, I'll go ahead and deal with that. That's the wrong window. There we go. Alright, let's full screen that. Okay. Let me just check in with my officers real quick that everything is going smoothly, that my audio and video are going through well. So guys, officers, I am not in your voice channel right now, just to prevent an echo, so I'm gonna go look at the chat. Alright, dope. So we can get started now. So let me double check the comments on the YouTube. So I do want some little interactivity, so I will be here typing. Hi everyone. I see Craving Storm already said hello. So the first portion of this workshop, I'll go ahead and I'll be introducing Moby, you know, who we are as an org, our officers, and how you can get more involved. And then I'll go ahead, my second half of the presentation will be the machine learning workshop that you guys came for. So without further ado, let me go ahead and... I don't know if you guys really want to see my lovely face, but I'm going to go ahead and make it smaller so that I can stay with you throughout the presentation. Put that on top. And then we can full screen that. And that looks pretty good. Maybe that's too much of my face. If I go a little... This way I'll be more centered. Alright, so the audio is mono, but all is good. Alright, so we're Moby. We're Moby. We're a mobile application development organization here at UTA. We help develop web apps. We develop mobile applications like iOS, Android. Alright, so what's Moby? Like I said, we're mobile development. We have some officers here who really like front end UI. We have, you know, the godsend developers who like the back end UI. We have me. I like machine learning. I help lead the machine learning front over here. We have others who really like web development. So we have a lot of different areas of interest, but they all circle around developing applications for a more mobile demographic. So Moby, learn real-world development skills. You can join us on Discord. The next two slides will have a link on how you can join us. That's where we're hosting a lot of our mentorship programs. That's where the officers, we join up with the students, and we help lead you guys further your development in these different areas. Mine is machine learning. We also have, just chatting. And then we're also making bots for Discord. We're doing that as officers, and we also want to, introduce students to developing bots for Discord. I know I already have someone. We already starting on a Hangman bot, so I'm really excited about that. Fun games, but also tools. I really want to spearhead a calendar bot, so we can more easily synchronize with each other. All right, enough on that. So, as I alluded to, our officers, our members, they're really skilled individuals. We have some who have gone on to work at Facebook and such. Let me check the chat right now. Oh my god, yeah. Ivan, I got a full streamer set up. Alright, so we have Ivan. Ivan's an officer. He's actually working at one of the research labs at UTA. I'm actually working at one of the research labs too. It's super dope. I'm super proud of it. Our former officers who have graduated, they've gone on to work at Facebook, State Farm. I know last year's officers, a lot of them went to State Farm. The year before that, one of our former president founded a company called Gazova. You'll see that in the top right corner. Very awesome, very notable. He really spearheaded just the reputation of student orgs here at UTA. So now we also have the Moby mascot. This is Milo. This is Zach's dog. He's our last year's president, but he likes to hang around here. Moby's super cute. We like to take pictures. Me and Esau are photographers here on the team, and we like to use Milo as a front page, the face of Moby. So we're on Discord. This is how you can join us. My camera is covering the link for me, but it's discord.gg rvxj tg7. But you guys can see that. But yeah, we're right now our focus is on getting ready for hackathons. We also do a lot of leak code sessions. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. I hope you didn't miss me too much. Alright, officers, can I get a quick check-in? How are we doing on the stream? I'm gonna go check the comments. Oh, hi, Probin. Hi, Diana. I'm glad you dropped in. Diana's my sister. Don't harass her too much. But she can fight for herself. She's a lot tougher than I am. She's a lot feistier than I am. Yeah, hackathons sound dope. Alright, cool. Thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, this is our first live stream, so I'm trying to check in with everybody that everything's going well. Vindy, show dog on cam. How do you guys know I have dogs? Did they appear in the video already? Muffin. Here's Penelope. Look, she can jump up. So that's Penelope. Alright. To the next slide. So, membership. How can you become a member of Moby? So, we don't do subscription fees. We don't do membership fees. Zero, zip, zilch, nada. It's free. So, no membership dues are needed to participate in our weekly events. That's our social codings. That's our workshops. We host our mentorship program. We're preparing for the hackathon, our leak code sessions. So yeah, we're super dope. We're really proud of what we built here so far, our past officers and our current officers. So we provide a lot of value. I'm not a salesman. You guys know, you're already here. It's dope. So on to the next slide. Alright, and that's everything I just said. We have our leak code sessions every Saturday at 4:30 p.m. It is in our Discord, so make sure you guys join that. We are kicking off this YouTube channel and whatnot. I don't know what the future holds for that, but we're very active in Discord. And this is giving me seizures, but that is my energy. So that's a lot of stuff. I don't know if it's Gustavo who prepared this presentation, so I don't know if he meant for that to be so bang heady, but it's right there. So yeah, every Saturday we got stuff going on. We're virtual for this semester. So as you see, we got a nice stream set up. I hope we show a lot of more of the officers' faces. I don't want you guys to be bombarded with my face all the time. Hopefully we will have the other officers, getting to say hello to everybody. I'm sure in Discord. We're active in Discord all the time. We're always on voice chat. All right. So before I touch on this slide, I just want to check the chat one more time. Okay. So you guys can hear the barking. I thought one of the officers would say. My mic has like a really closed off sphere of like where it takes sound in. So I was hoping that they just wasn't picking up the dogs, but nope. Thank you, Diana, for being honest. Apparently I can't rely on my other officers to be straightforward and, mean to me. They're too nice. Alright. Thank you, Diana. Alright. So, our Moby Learn workshops, about every 2 weeks-ish. Virtual for the fall semester. Although we have like a huge backlog of like, because I've been trying to push this like YouTube front for a while now. So this is actually like, even though we're doing this at the start of this semester, this is something we've been trying to kick off for a year now. So that's why we're kind of already like prepared for it. We already have a backlog of some of the other workshops. I just need to go back. They're on my Google Drive, download, edit. I can probably have Esau help me with that since he's so good with editing as well. We try to make sure that we have a beginner-friendly approach because we know a lot of you guys, a lot of our students here on Moby are freshmen, sophomores coming in, or we touch on a lot of different fields. So like we don't jump on Amazon AWS and from the first workshop we expect you guys to be experts. No, because every officer has their own field that they specialize in. Typically, they're more beginner, the workshops, and then they branch off with the officers to more complex stuff. So typically our workshops are more beginner, and then from there it branches up to more detailed stuff outside of the workshop. I know last year we were a big proponent of like just hanging out, asking questions, being very informal. We're trying to maintain that even though we don't actually meet at Pizza for Suds anymore. We're trying to maintain that through Discord. We try to be active on the voice channel a lot. I'm trying to push like small gatherings, like less than 10 people kind of stuff. So far, not too many people have been up for that, but hopefully, if you guys, our members are watching and you guys want to, just have small hangout sessions, with masks and be safe, we can totally make that happen. Just let us know in Discord. All right, so our next slide. I'm gonna check the chat one more time. There's a bit of delay in the chat. Yeah, I can feel you. That's YouTube for you. All right, so let me go big screen. So here's what we have planned already. If you guys want to mark your calendar, we got something September 8th. We got something September 11th. Oh, those are already passed. My bad. And then our next workshop is September 25th. So 2 weeks from now, we have another workshop, but already tomorrow, in fact, we're going to have a LeetCode Code grind. I'm assuming you guys know what LeetCode Code is, but if you don't, that's just where we practice where you do practice problems and you have to code your answer. And they're very helpful for when you're going for interviews. When you have coding interviews for, like, say you're interviewing for Facebook or Google, LeetCode provides the kind of questions that they'll ask you. And so we grind them out to become proficient at it. So that's tomorrow, Saturday, 4:30 p.m. And then we have social coding as well. All right, so hackathons, we're preparing for those. There's next month. So there's a lot of prizes. Moby in the past, we've gone first place quite a bunch of times. We get lots of money, prizes. So hopefully you guys join in with us and don't miss out. I'm going to go ahead and skip the details because I want to get to this slide. So there's Cameron, top left corner, and his team. They won a big prize with T-Mobile. We got Zach and Cameron and Maria, and I know your name. I know his name. Calvin. Shoot, he's gonna be mad at me later. But yeah, they won MLH 2 years ago. We got HackTX. They won last year. Zach and his team. So super dope. So yeah, we're just kind of winners. We're kind of winners. I don't want to wear that out, but we're winners. Moby are winners. So you join us, you become a winner. Again, no membership fee. Just join our Discord and hang out with us. So with all that out of the way, I want to open this up for any questions. Is there any questions in the chat? Let me check Discord. Colton, thank you, Ivan. Thank you. I'm so sorry, Colton. I know you're gonna watch this and be disappointed. That was Colton earlier. That was Colton, Zach, Maria, and I'm gonna just save myself the embarrassment and stop early. So let me check the chat. Sadrak telling me to. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, everybody. I know. It was my fault. I should be disappointed. I forgot Colton's name. Okay. Taking a quick breather. Let's take about a minute. I'm gonna go through the chat. I'm gonna check everybody in. Dana, you didn't know. I'm gonna go to the Discord voice chat and see what's going on. Let's see. Hey guys, I'm on Discord now. Everybody okay? Everything's good? Oh. Ayo boyos. You heard my little slip up? Anyone in the audience got any questions? How do you become a member? So let me go ahead and just drop that link in the chat. Let's see here. Fuck. Oh. I didn't say nothing. Sadrak, I'm Hispanic, so you can back me up on mixing Mary with Maria. So, I don't know if you guys can click on it in the chat, but I put in the Discord link. Demobilized. Alright. We like to stick with M words here, so that's good. Milo is the Moby mascot. You notice a lot of M's. If you go to our Discord, you try to keep stuff M's as much as possible. Okay. So I'm gonna start the machine learning workshop. The same stream. I'm just gonna start talking about machine learning. In the chat, who here is like super interested in machine learning? Like, you came just for the machine learning. Anybody? Machine learning peeps? So this section, against other people's advice, I refuse to make a presentation. It's actually just gonna be me just talking. So when we're talking about machine learning, I kind of want to put you guys in the mindset of like back in the 90s. So taking this hypothetical, like, because you all know what a spam filter is. Let's go real slow. We're going real slow here, very comfortable. This is the beginner workshop. So I want you to imagine you're back in the 90s. You got a dial-up computer. You just signed up for your first email address, and you're using your email address as it was originally intended. You know, you're emailing your dad, your mom, your sister. It's a big breakthrough in technology, and you're completely floored. And I see you, Jonathan. I see you liking the machine learning. This is for you. And so among your normal emails, you know, with your school girlfriend or boyfriend or your mom, you see, like, amidst those, you're starting getting spam from, like, unknown people that you don't know, unwelcome emails. And this is a completely new concept for you. You've never seen spam before. You don't even know what to call it. It's just some random person sent you something with the headline, "Hey, looking for dates and looking for singles in your area," and it's super fishy. Let's see. Yeah. I know. Like here at the university, I mean, all universities, we've been getting a lot of phishing emails, a lot of spam emails. So even though Outlook, Gmail, they have spam filters, but they're not like 100% effective, right? So let's go back in the day where like there just wasn't any spam filter, and you wanted to create a spam filter. Say you take that hypothetical email that we just said. It's from some random person you've never met named Melissa. You don't know any person named Melissa. You never gave them your email address. How did they get it? And it has that headline, "Hi, looking for singles in your area?" And you're like, this is not welcome in my inbox. I did not invite you. Totally creepy. And so you block it, But then the next day, you get another spam email from Melissa, says the same thing, no change in text. "Hi, looking for singles in your area?" And so you block it again. You delete the email. And this happens. This keeps happening every day. On the third day, you're like, what the heck? So you're so furious, you want to start developing a spam filter. And you're like, okay. So if say we're developing a spam filter and we want this rule. If it's from Melissa, you block it. You don't get it in your inbox. And then the next day, you get another email, and it's from Clarissa instead of Melissa. It's Clarissa, and it says the same thing. "Hi, looking for singles in your area." You guys are getting the point. And now we add to our rule. All right, block only emails from Clarissa. And the next day, again, it happens. From Blurissa, this B word Blurissa sends the same email. You're like, okay, I can't keep blocking senders. I need to block the actual content. So if they say looking for singles in your area, you put a rule in your program. You're coding this yourself. You can say what goes in and what goes out, and you say looking for singles is blocked. The word singles, blocked. If anyone asks me if I want singles, blocked. I don't want any of that. And then you sleep well that night, knowing you did the Lord's work. And then you wake up the next day and you get another email from Dribblissa. And it says, "Hey, looking for singles in your area?" But the word singles has a 1 instead of an I. And you're like, oh my God, like they're working around my program. So you change it to a 1. So you guys can see how this gets real tedious real fast, right? So you block one portion, you think of a rule, and then they change it to go around that rule. So spam filter, the reason why it's so sophisticated these days, why it's pretty efficient these days, is because it's constantly adding new rules without a human programmer attending it. And that in itself is what we call machine learning. So machine learning, that's its purpose. To take something that a programmer would have had to spend just reiterating so many times, rule after rule. They have to keep editing it. Machine learning automates that process. It grows on its own. And if this sounds like artificial intelligence, that's because it is. Machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. And I'm going to take a pause right here. Do we have any questions so far? All of you good? Okay. So you guys are getting the concept. My Milo is now a server emoji. Yes. That is awesome. We need more Milo. We need more emojis. So, actually, let me stop right there. This Esau just put an emoji into the server for Milo, and so that's actually a little something that got me interested in machine learning. Is because I've been managing so many servers, and on Discord. I know it sounds silly. And this concept of machine learning really intrigued me because there were so many tedious updates, little iterations you have to make. And I like the concept of saying, like, say a machine learning program that can put in emojis into a Discord server for me, without me autonomously, without my input. They recognize what people want. Say like Milo, the word Milo comes up so many times. And like, hey, people really like Milo. And so the machine learning program would recognize. Oh my God, Sadrak, you need to understand my pain. When I see Milo, I think of the Hispanic pronunciation, but yes, it is pronounced Milo. Oh my God. Well, it's our first stream, so I'm allowed to make some mistakes. Thank you very much. It is funny. Yeah, so Milo. So if we had said Milo so many times in the chat, my hypothetical machine learning program would recognize, hey, you guys really like Milo. You said it so many times. I'm going to go ahead and do the job for you. I recognized it for you, and I'm going to put an emoji of Milo for you without your input. So that's kind of, that's the goal of machine learning, is to take these tasks that would ordinarily, would necessitate human input, and automate it. So with that, I actually want to get into the formal definition, because I think that might provide some insight. So I've given you a very concrete example of machine learning. We talked about the spam filter, right? And we talked about how it could grow from a static program developed by human, or at least updated by human, to a machine learning program updating it for you, programming it for you. So that is the very foundation of machine learning. It's the definition that I like is to give computers the ability to learn without being explicitly programmed. And I've already alluded to a lot of the aspects of machine learning when I was talking about Milo, right? After so many times of Milo being said in the chat, it learned, right? So that's what's required in machine learning, at least most forms of machine learning, is for something to happen over and over, for the machine to learn, to recognize that pattern. And so that's what we call a training set. A training set is the examples that the system uses to learn. In this case, the real life application of, automating Milo, as when Milo's mentioned over and over again, that would be data fed into this hypothetical machine learning program. So note to self and note to all officers, we really need to get started on that machine learning program to put in Milo. Thank you very much. Expect that by next week. I'm not the president, but I'm giving orders. All right. So I'm gonna trust you guys with this big definition. I don't really want to get into too many textbooky kind of things. I think you can recognize I like the organic conversation of learning, but I'm going to give you this one definition. Thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan's going to start development on that Milo machine learning program. We're going to call it Milo. That's awesome. All right, so the definition, the super formal nonsense talk of machine learning is this. A computer program is set to learn from experience E being Milo said all the time, with respect to some task T and some performance measure P, if its performance on T, as measured by P, improves with experience E. So I don't really expect any of you to grasp what that means fully. I just kind of want to touch on the specifics: experience, task, and performance. I think those are very crucial to learn as we go forward, because next time, in the next workshop, we're going to be developing a machine learning program from start to finish. At least I'll attempt to cram that into one workshop. I like to keep everything as simple as possible, but I think that'll be feasible. So, a task T in our spam filter case was to flag spam, right? Experience was the training data that we used in our spam filter. So the spam itself were the experiences. Now the performance was the ratio of collected classified emails that were collected correctly. So if our spam filter mistook an email from your mom, oh my god, let me rephrase that. I will rephrase that. So if our spam filter accidentally mistook your acceptance letter from your next company as spam, that would be a mistake in its performance. It incorrectly classified that legitimate email as spam, and that the ratio of its performance would be decreased. So ideally, we'd want that performance level to be really high. We would hope for 100%, but I think usually that's unrealistic to expect of a machine learning program. So I've alluded to the purpose of machine learning before, but just to explicitly state it, you would want to use machine learning in these certain scenarios. 1, there are existing solutions that require a lot of fine-tuning. So we saw that with the spam filter. We could have done it ourselves, but it would require so much fine-tuning day in and day out, possibly for years, that it was unrealistic. And so that's when we call upon the help of machine learning. 2, complex problems with no existing solution. 3, fluctuating environments. Or 4, getting insights about large amounts of data. Now I want to take a pause on this aspect right here. So yes, you would want to use machine learning to get insights about large amounts of data. We use that in my lab a lot of times. We collect large amounts of data of like ECG signals and from patients. And then, I'm talking like hundreds of gigabytes, if not, terabytes. That amount of data, But I do wanna clarify. Large amounts of data itself is not machine learning. So say you download the entirety of Wikipedia, just terabytes and terabytes of data, onto your computer. That is not machine learning. You just have a bunch of data now sitting on your drive, and you just wasted all your hard drive on Wikipedia that you could never possibly surf through. All right, so I just wanted to clarify that. Let's go ahead and go forward. I think this will be the last section of my presentation. We're just going to talk about some examples. So the last 2 examples were a spam filter and a Discord server emoji creator, I suppose you could call it. But no, there's of course. Oh, okay. So Craving is asking, what's the best videos, books to get started in machine learning? So I'm glad you asked that, because I forgot to mention, a lot of my presentation is based on a certain textbook. I'm not whipping it out directly, at least not 100%. It is very influenced, but there is, if you want to follow along more or less, I actually linked that in the Discord chat. So go ahead and join the Discord, and I'll relink it. And it's called, I know Gustavo knows because we were both reading that book. Have I? No. Actually, I have it on my tablet. I uploaded it to my Google Play Books, and I listen to the audio. So that's what I do right here. It is called Hands-On Machine Learning with Scikit-Learn, Keras, and TensorFlow. So the beginning of our presentations, when we get to the next workshop, we're going to be focusing on Scikit. TensorFlow, I'm sure you guys have already heard of it. That will come later. That's with deep learning and a lot more advanced stuff. We're probably not going to get there until a few months later. We're going to be focusing on Scikit. Scikit is still really cool. Don't get bored. We're still doing a lot of cool stuff. TensorFlow is just different. It's not necessarily better. So yeah, I'll say that again, and I'll type that in the chat. The textbook that you would want to look at for these workshops is called Hands-On Machine Learning with Scikit-Learn, Keras, and TensorFlow. And it's pretty agreed upon. The consensus online with the computer science community is that this is the single best source of machine learning education, I guess you could say, to learn machine learning from. And TensorFlow. Dope. Yeah, thank you, Craving. Actually, with that, I think I actually want to stop the workshop right here. I don't want to overwhelm you guys too much. Just a few examples to go through. Classifying images is a good example of machine learning. Detecting tumors and brain scans. So if you guys are really interested in the medical field like me, you'd be into that. Automatically classifying news articles. Automatically flagging offensive comments on discussion forums. So if you guys are like me and you moderate a lot of Discord servers, that'd be a really good one. Or if you're a Reddit diehard. Automatically summarizing long documents. You guys seen those generators online? That's machine learning. If you want to create a chatbot, that's something I really want to do here on Moby, is to create a chatbot with machine learning. A bunch of other stuff. If you're more interested in like the more boring stuff, there's like forecasting your company's revenue. There's cool detecting credit card fraud. Boring but lucrative. Hey, my mom just joined the chat. Everyone say hello to my mother. Everyone say hi to Mama Vester. Hi, Ma. Do I look nice, guys? Do I look okay? Okay. Yeah, and on that, I wanted to end with the concrete examples to give you because I know you guys are all interested in different kinds of fields and industries. I don't want to assume you guys are all like me, but those examples will give each of you who are interested in different industries a motivation to continue with machine learning if you were already hooked. So yeah, I'll be ending the workshop here. I think I'll either chill here or I'll go chill on the Discord server. Let me go ahead and link the Discord server again, so if you guys want to hang out with us for a while, you can. Okay. Breathing is super important. So this workshop will be saved on our YouTube channel. I did want it to be more polished. I want to do a pre-recorded video for machine learning, our first intro workshop, but I think this went really well, and I'm really glad you guys were here with me so that we can make sure that all this streaming setup is working well. I'm gonna try to drag the other officers to my house, metaphorically, so that we can host more frequent workshops with this high quality stream setup. We might even set up at the ERB in the Moby office. So if that happens, maybe you guys can join us for little commentaries, little fun adventures. But I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna go chill on the Discord server. If you guys want to join us, that'd be dope. Thank you so much. All right, ending stream in 3, 2, 1. Bye.